Hello, this is Suno Philip here, the lead magnet lady. So in this video, we are going to talk about 5 myths that might be holding you back from creating and launching your online program or online course. So that's what we are going to discuss. So let's get started. Okay, so today, I want to give you some things which literally a couple of things from my experience, which I have as working with my clients, and from my personal experience when I tried to create my own course and sell it or put it out. There were a couple of things that I struggled with to get over. So that's what I'm going to share. One of the main things that the top thing is when you start thinking about creating your online course that might hold you back is, oh my God, how am I going to do this? There is so much to do. I'm just only one person, and how can I create it and set it up? There is too much technology involved, and all these things start overwhelming you, and you stop doing anything. I have seen this happen again and again. I have done it myself, and I have seen my clients do it. But the thing is, it doesn't have to be overcomplicated. You can start out with just Zoom calls, right? You put out your offer, and create a payment button, a payment link through PayPal or Stripe, or even to your bank transfer. If that is, your target audience is local, then maybe you can just do Zoom calls and deliver the content, deliver the coaching, or maybe record the calls or the things via Zoom and then email it to them. There are lots of ways you can start, or you can use Facebook groups. Now, let me tell you one thing. If I will be not actually starting to promote it, but rather I'll be putting it up again. I did a free training in April where it was about how to plan, create, and launch your program in less than 40 days. So 14 days, 2 weeks, that's it. So you will be, I will share with you when it is up again. So my plan was to do it again as a live training because of my headache and things. I might not be doing it that way, so I might be putting up the past training up again as a recording, and will be editing some bits at the end where I was pitching that time, the offer at that point. So I'm doing that editing part, and when that is done, it will be up as a training, recorded training. So I will notify you. Then it will be a great resource to get started if you are feeling stuck and don't know where to start. And if this technology and all these things overwhelm you, that would be a great place to start. I'm giving away so much in the, to give you a little bit of things. But let me tell you, it doesn't have to be too overwhelming. You can watch the videos that I'm doing here. Yesterday, I did an online tools video, which gives you information about video tools, video editing tools, audio tools, book editing, document editing tools, and hosting places and things like that, mostly free or very cheap. And also a couple of expensive ones are also being mentioned. So you can check out that as the starting point. So don't feel yourself overwhelmed and stop yourself from doing it. That's not the thing. So take it one step at a time. Go with the easiest as possible. It doesn't have to be, everything has, you can grow step by step. That's what you need to think about. And it's all okay. Don't worry about it. You can do this. So get started on that if that's something holding you back. And then you can ask questions in my group or other groups where there are really good places where you can, these Facebook communities are really great place to ask and get feedback, and they will share resources with you. So main thing is getting out of your head, getting out of your comfort zone, ask questions, ask for help, and start doing it. Not putting it away for until when I do that, until I have all these things. Don't do that. It's not that very complicated. So that's the first thing. I'm not an expert. That's the second thing that might hold you back. Who am I to teach it? I have this, that is the imposter syndrome sometimes plays up, and you feel that who am I to teach this? So I'm not an expert. So the thing is, if you have a life experience, or if you have that, career experience, or things that, you turned around using what you know right now, you are enough. That is enough. You just need to be one step ahead of your ideal client. You don't have to figure it out till the end. You don't have to. You can just need to be one step ahead of them, your ideal client. And another thing that one of the mentors, or one of the people that I'm following, actually, Dennis DePhil Thomas. So that was when I really clicked. She mentions that you don't have to be an expert. You can be a contributor, because when you are thinking about yourself as a contributor, you are supporting each other. You're contributing to the common cause. You are not competing with each other. You are contributing in that small way that you can. So that will help you with this comparison thing, and also thinking that you are not worthy of doing anything and you don't have it. You are just contributing your experience or your skill set or your thing to this, to the entire world with that particular cause or that particular purpose. So that makes it easy for you to start going. So don't stop yourself thinking that you are not capable or you don't have it. So think of starting with what you have, and as you grow, you can improve. As you are learning, you can add on to more things. You can take certifications, and that's how it is. We all started from somewhere, right? We all started at nothing, and then we grew by learning, applying, and then things start. We get more skilled, more experience, more clients. These things happen. So start. Don't worry about it. Just needs to have a little bit further along the line. That's what is needed. Nothing much. So that's the second point. Third point, I'm just starting out. Now you have started the business and I have no audience. That's a question. So you think that, I just started and I have no audience. Now how can I create an online course and sell it out? The thing is, there might be people still want to work with you. You might be already be connected with them already. You might be having some friends and colleagues who might need the same support that you currently offer. They might not be aware that you are offering it. You know about it. So when you put up an offer and post it on your social media, and then they might see and come and check you out and then buy from you. So unless and until you create this online course, you don't have to create. You just need to actually create that what is included, and put out, I'm just releasing this online course. If anyone would be interested, you can just put out a post and see the response of how people are responding to that. And if you're seeing no response, maybe tweak the content and put something else and see how people are responding to it. And if you are seeing great response, and you have struck gold, and you can use that audience, start building up and start getting clients, right? That's how I started this lead magnet journey. I put out a post, is it something worthwhile to proceed? Will there be people interested in buying this particular service? I put out the post in one of the masterminds that I'm part of, and right from that thread on that day, I got clients. That's the thing. I'm not telling you, there are people in this group who are my clients, they will tell you that. So the thing is, and they're still my clients, a couple of them still work with me, I'm so blessed. So the thing is, you have to start at least asking questions. Is this something that people might be interested in? I have this idea to create this course, and these are the things that will be covered, and this will help you to get these outcomes. List it out and see what's the response, and from there you don't have to have the audience right now. You can start from scratch. And again, why I'm talking about the lead now, this is not talking about lead magnets here. One of the prerequisites of having a lead magnet is having a validated offer. Only then think about lead magnet. So first, have this online course, have this offer really solid, and you are getting the sales. Then you can have a lead magnet leading to that particular thing. So till then, don't think about a lead magnet. Okay, so that's an extra tip yeah. So the fourth point of that might be holding you back from creating an online program and launching it, or online course and launching it, might be there are so many people doing that. There are so many people selling the same kind of online course, and how am I going to stand out? How am I going to get people to sign up? Because there are many competitors. The thing is, the competition is good. That means that market is active. People are interested in what you're selling. This thing is good. There is a potential for what you're offering. So more courses or more books and more people selling the thing, I take it as a positive thing, because that means that it is already validated. People are selling it, and you just need to show up as yourself, make your unique way of presenting the online course or online program, make it completely yours. Bring in your story, bring in your experience or whatever you have gone through, and that makes it completely yours. How many life coaches are there? How many business coaches are there? That doesn't mean that, like, you know, new coaches are not coming up. Every day new coaches are coming up. So this means that we might not connect with everyone, but some people would connect with me, and some people will connect with the other person who is doing the same thing. It's my energy or my thing that attracts people to me, and it might be you or it might be another person. That doesn't matter, because you are attracting your ideal clients. So that's the most important thing. Don't worry about the competition, because competition is good. That just means that it is validated. People are buying from you. People are interested, and there are buyers and sellers happening. So that's like a really a positive green flag for you to for that online course, really. So just need to not make it complete copycat of that course. Don't do that. Just make it completely yours. Make it unique. Bring in your perspective, your version, and do it your way. That's how you can stand out and have that positioning that you crave. Okay, so that's the fourth myth that might be holding you back. Fifth is this might be taking too much. This might take too much time. I don't have time. I have so much thing to do. I have my family. I have my, sometimes we might be juggling work, and I want to do this, but it might take too much of my time, and I don't have it. Thing is, we are all busy, right? So, but you can make some time for this if this is a priority. If this is something that you really want to do, you can prioritize. So maybe think about couple of hours a day you allot for this online course creation process, and then work on it. So main important thing is getting the course structure and getting that mapped out. Then getting people in. Promotion is a big aspect. It's not course creation in itself that is important. It's course, you have to promote it to get people signed up. So put a beta offer, get people buy from you with an early bird offer, a launch offer. You can use different terms. Get the people in your thing. And then you can start creating. That's another way of doing it, making it easy. I have done that way. People signed up, and then I started creating it. So make it easy for you week by week, or maybe you can do it after a set time. You put 3 days for this particular thing and record everything that is needed. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, that's a fifth, or rather, I would say sixth. Sorry, not fifth. Sixth or bonus point. Yes, it doesn't have to be perfect. So you might be thinking like, it has to be perfect, right? I am a perfectionist. It has to be all good. It has to be all the bells and whistles. My audience has to feel dazzled with what I did. And what happens is you might not create it ever. You might just keep making it perfect, tweak it. I'm telling you from my experience. I am a really bad procrastinator, perfectionist, and sometimes I avoid it altogether. Oh my God. So the point is, now I just get on. Done is better than perfect. I don't do any video editing. I just record and post it. It's okay. What people need is the value that I provide, the value that you provide. For my audience, obviously for you, it's this value that I'm giving. But for you, your audience, it might be what you're teaching through this online course or program, or the thing that you're doing through that. So don't hold yourself back with this perfectionist tendency. Do what you can and put up, and then you can tweak it, right? You can upgrade, up level with, you can bring in professionals like me to make it more smooth. You can focus more on your audience. You can do that, but don't put the limit. It has to be on perfect before I can put that out. Don't stop yourself with that particular thing. So it might take time. I'm not saying it won't need time, but you can prioritize and put some time. and then to get on with that. So it, it doesn't have to be too, if we say overcomplicate it, make it easier, so that way you can limit the time that you're spending, and it doesn't have to be perfect. If that is gone, that also saves a lot of time. So these are the ways sometimes you hold yourself back without, actually without getting on creating this thing. And as I said, it doesn't have to be all perfect at the go. You can improve upon it. You can grow and then hire people to support the areas where you're struggling. So you get to focus on your strength and give it to the people, people who can help you in with their strength, so you can focus on your thing. So the thing is, that can take place at the next step, not right away. You don't have to, one more bonus step. Oh my God, money. I forgot and tell you about it. Might take so much money to create an online course and set it up. Okay, it might take money if you want all these bells and whistles. It might take money. It might require a big investment. But if you want to just start going, you can do it for free, completely free. I guarantee it doesn't cost you anything. You can do it using free Zoom. You can do it with free Facebook group. You can do it with free PayPal account. That's it, right? You can record the videos, right? Or with Google Doc or Google Forms for the documents. Everything is free, available. You can use YouTube for hosting your files, Google Drive. So many free resources are there to get started. So don't put, again, money as a big thing, or that is preventing you from creating the course, because you can get started with free. But it might not be a perfect scenario, but that's okay, because you are just starting out. You are starting out and you're getting clients, and your ideal clients will understand that. It's perfectly all right. We all start somewhere. So that's totally okay. Main thing is it's totally okay, and you can start with what you have. That's the main thing. Everything what you need is right now, it's there. Only thing what you need right now is to step out of the comfort zone and start taking action. One step at a time. Follow the ease and the fun, and the rest of the things will follow. So hopefully this lessons or these tips helps you. So I said 5 myths, but I covered like 7 and a couple of other things out here and there. Hopefully it gives you the motivation and the courage to step out and start creating the course or online program, and take the skills and experience that you have, the passion that you're storing, the purpose that you feel like you have to do this, put it out. More people need it. They need you. So your story needs to be told. Your lesson needs to be told. So use what God or what thing happened and use it for others' benefit, and that's how you can really grow your business, really stand out and position yourself. More people will connect with you that way when you share your story, and then share your story with this online course. That makes you stand out really. So you don't have to worry about the competition. So I hope these things help you in that way. So if you have any questions or anything related to setting up an online course or things like that, I'm here to help you. You can jump into my free Facebook group, the Lead Magnet Launch, where I talk about lead magnets and launches. If you're not already in there, because I'm posting this on YouTube as well. Oh my God. Yes. So that's something. So if you are not in my group, please join. The link is in the comments and the description. But if you're already in the group, ask away in the group your questions or all the doubts, anything that's related to course, program launch, and obviously lead magnet. So that's me signing off. Have a great weekend. Bye. Take care.